What's up, everybody? Just want to take a minute to show you guys some of the changes from past seasons to how Beyond Light has the mods for the armor and the ghost shell setup, and what I run in my armor, and what helps me stay alive and spawn war mine cells, and what I do with the charge of light mods and things like that, and just show you guys why I use these things. All right, we'll start off with the helmet. I like to run a void helmet, not just this exotic one, even though this one's really nice. I just like running a void one, and that's just due to this one mod that you can get in the helmet. It's Dynamo. It reduces your cooldown when you use your class ability near enemies. So if I'm near enemies and I dodge, with the stasis subclass, they have it where you dodge and you can freeze enemies, or even with the void subclass, when you dodge and you go invisible, you're getting a little bit of super energy back just because you did that. So that's why I like to run this. I also like to run global reach, which it just goes off of Warmind cells, and I'll go in more depth into that here in the armor. But pretty much what this does is whenever you normally detonate a Warmind cell, it has an area. This will make it explode in a lot larger area, which is really nice. With with my arms here, I pretty much just run stuff from my artifact, my reloaders, or anything that I'm using, anti-barrier, overload, things like that. But I also use taking charge. What this is whenever I pick up an orb of light from a masterwork weapon, or if my buddies pop their super and they leave an orb on the ground, it makes me charge with light. And with the charge with light, I pair that with protective light. Let me go back to this taking charge. This taking charge armor mod, can go in any piece of armor, solar, arc, or void. But I paired this mod with any other piece of armor. You don't have to have this in this exact. Just because I got a void class item doesn't mean you have to have a void class item. Just as long as you got any piece of armor that's void, you put this protective light in, and what this does is while charged with light from us picking up that orb of light, we gain significant damage reduction against combatants when our shields are destroyed. So whenever your health bar goes into the red, this will proc as long as you're charged with light. Charged with light, you will take 50% less damage. So that gives you plenty of time to get to cover and heal up or whatever you need to do. It really, really helps you survive, period. And all you got to do is just pick up orbs, and it never goes away until you take damage, and that's when you need it. All right, here in my chest piece, it kind of depends on whatever I'm running. I'll run a solar, arc, or void chest piece for this one mod right here. Arc resistance, and if you have a solar chest piece, you'll get solar resistance, or void, you'll get a void resistance. Kind of depend on what type of enemies I'm fighting and what they're shooting at me. Depends on which chest piece I'm going to wear. But this does about 20. It's 24 point something. So you can just say 25% less damage from arc, which is really nice. And then I pair that with concussive dampener. And what that does is like an enemy's any area of effect or boss's stomp damage, you'll take less damage from that also. So these two are really, really nice. And since this right here is like an arc piece, I'll pair this with powerful friends, and what this does is give me plus 20 mobility. If you look up here at this piece, I got 38 mobility. This thing is a 103. That's nuts. 103 piece of armor. So that's why I run those. The last piece here to go over is I like to run a solar boots, and the reason I run the solar boots is for this one mod here, recuperation. Replenish your health each time you pick up an orb. You wouldn't believe how much this will save your life whenever you're in a gunfight or things are going down, but you've made orbs from your masterwork weapon, or your buddies have made orbs, and you see that orb, you run to it, and you pick it up, and it's instant. You get 50% of your health back. Even if your super's full and you're running that taking charge mod that I had in my arms, you will still pick that orb up, and it will give you 50% of your health instantly. So that's why I run solar boots. And then I also run this Wrath of Rasputin. Solar splash damage have a chance to create a Warmind cell. and I just use this all the time. I just leave it in my armor. But what that pairs with is like this solar grenade launcher. I can make this weapon spawn war mine cells just because of that mod. Also, Xenophage will spawn war mine cells just because of that mod. And Sunshot will do it. The Ace of Spades here will do it with that mod in. So it's amazing. And then just to make war mine cells, like where I run this global reach, look out, they just added these to the loot pool. So be on the lookout for any of these 7th Seraph weapons. The auto rifle's decent, the hand cannon's pretty good. There's also a sidearm that you can get, and these will make war mine cells, but you have to have at least one war mine cell mod. So just run the global reach, and you'll be making war mine cells and detonating everything in the room. And also the Akilos weapons, the shotgun, the sniper, but I recommend the SMG. It will spawn war mine cells. Pretty much every 4 to 5 red bars you kill will spawn a war mine cell, couple yellow bars, and every boss type enemy will spawn a war mine cell. Alright, and that's my, we'll recap the armor real quick. I run Void Helmet with Dynamo and Global Reach. My arms, I pretty much whatever reloader or anti-barrier, overload, unstoppable mods that I need here, but I have taken charge. That makes me charge with light. I have this arc piece with the Powerful Friends mod, and I just run Solar Arc or Void chest piece depending on whatever damage resistance mod that I'm needing. Also, I run Solar Boots for recuperation, so I can pick up orbs and it will give me my health back with Wrath of Rasputin, which makes solar damage, solar explosive damage generate war mine cells. And then I also, I just have a Void class item here because I needed a Void armor to throw into Protective Light to go with this taking charge. Alright, with the Ghost Shell, I pretty much run Blinding Light because I'm trying to get that XP. They have this one, you should have this one, it's 10%. I would run this all the time, no matter what. But if you play enough, one of these will drop for you, which is a 12% XP. Then I'm on the planets a lot, and I need materials, so I run the tracker here to find the chest because they give me glimmer and materials. And then I had an extra room, so I just threw in a little bit of extra glimmer. But also, whenever I'm running strikes, Gambit or Crucible, I also have Ghost Shell set up for Gambit. Just whenever I finish a Gambit match, it will give me an extra piece of gear. Same thing for Vanguard and Crucible. But another thing you could do, is I know upgrade modules is a big thing. So one of these will give upgrade modules. Which one is it? Right here. Vanguard, Gambit, and Crucible, winning the matches or completing them will have a chance of giving you an upgrade module. So this is a really nice one too. So there you have it. That's my normal loadout, what I run, and there's my Ghost Shell. If you learned anything, please like the video, please subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.